I've been told I can't lean or else you'll see the light behind me. So I'm just doing this to piss the camera guy off. So I smacked my hand on the wall today and am bleeding like horribly. And so if halfway through the video I suck on my finger to clean it up, or if there's blood all over the set, sorry, nothing I can do about it. Not an awkward transition. We're going to talk about how to not bleed your company to death. See what I did there, Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty clever.
Uh-huh. Yep. We're talking about how to get paid by your customers quicker, faster, and easier. Let's get into that right now. Hey everyone, my name is Eddie Hood. I am the CEO of Ignite Spot Outsourced Accounting. We are the outsourced accounting team for hundreds of businesses all across the United States. And today, we're talking about something that I think is really crucial to making your business work more efficiently. It's how to get paid faster, easier, better, all that stuff by your customers. Because you know what? Not getting paid is the worst thing of all. It messes up your cash flow and all of that stuff. I'm gonna tell you what we do. I'm actually gonna tell you a story. So when I first started Dashboard Accountants, I did what most people do. I created invoices. I would send those invoices to my customers, and I would come home at night and I would do all the accounting work for everybody. I would be working my brains out in marketing and just trying to get the business to work. And then at night, I'd turn on a movie, sit on the couch with my wife, and go through all of my invoices that hadn't been paid yet. And I would look at my accounts receivable, and I would have a little bit of a heart attack because people weren't paying their bills on time, or even at all. They would just wait and wait and wait to pay me. So I became the bank for these people. And I remember looking at my wife going, I can't take this. I can't do this anymore. I was a new company. I had too much stress already. And I decided right then and there to take a really big, what felt like at the time, risk, but actually ended up being not so bad. So here's what I did. I actually wrote an email to all of my customers that day, and I said, okay, I want to work more for you and be more valuable to you. And the way to do that is to stop doing so much administrative work on my end. So I'm gonna actually set up a payment system where we can just draft your bank account on the first of every month. And that's it. It's gonna be super easy, and it will be beneficial for you because you won't have to worry about paying invoices, and you'll get more of my time as your accountant. I remember like hitting the send button and like my eyes got all big and I freaked out because I didn't want to make people mad. I just felt like they had to get invoices in order to do the normal way of business. A couple days later, nobody had freaked out. They all responded, okay, send me what I need to set this up. There were two guys that actually said, well, I got a couple questions on the terms. How's it gonna work? On and on and on. But nobody fired me. Nobody freaked out. And I was able to get that set up. And a month later, I had all these payment authorization forms, and I sat back and I was like, it was like looking at a gold mine, because now I was gonna get paid on time, and I was in control of the payment system and not my customers. That's a beautiful thing. So let's talk about how to set it up for you. So this is what it's called. It's actually called ACH, stands for Automated Clearinghouse. Now this is something you have to set up. You can't just obviously start drafting people's bank accounts. You need to go to your bank and see if they provide this service. So I went to my bank, walked in one day, sat down with my banker and said, this is what I want to do. I want to be able to pull money from my bank or from my customers' bank accounts on a set time every month, regardless. Now, it goes without saying, that means that I am a subscription-based service. What I charge my customers is the same every month, okay? You can still do this if your amount is always gonna be different, but it just adds a little more work. We'll talk about it in a second. Just know for me, my monthly payment for my customers is always the same. It's based off of a proposal that we create that's specific to them and their accounting needs. So my banker sat down and they had me fill out some forms that allowed us to provide this service to our customers. And because it is a money movement kind of thing, they actually rely on me as a business owner and my credit. So they did pull my credit, made sure that I wasn't, who knows what, but I wasn't that. They approved me and we're good to go. So that took a day or two to set up, okay? And then they gave me a login to an online portal that was very different from my bank account. It was an ancillary service that they provided that kind of sat on top of my checking account online. You log into that, you set up your customers, and then you create a payment system where you put in your customer's bank account information that you got from the form you sent them that they filled out for you. And then you also say how much money they're gonna be paying you every month and when they're gonna be paying it. It's just a recurring cycle that you set up. Once you do this, the beautiful thing is you hit submit or go or whatever the button says, you're done. You're done. Every month on the first, that payment's gonna come out of their account and land in yours. You don't have to send invoices, you don't have to worry about collection calls, you don't have to do anything. Now, it does create a little bit of work for you because you have to set it up and you have to do your accounting every month because sometimes people don't have money in their bank accounts and payments bounce. If payments bounce, you need to be aware of who's bouncing, so you can call them and say, hey, just so you know, that automatic payment we set up, it actually bounced this week. When can I draft it? When are you gonna have money available? That's really it. Now, if you have a business that is not subscription-based like I do, if you have something that, the payment's always gonna be different every month. Maybe one month you're gonna charge a customer $500, the next month $5,000. In that case, this still works. What you're gonna wanna do though is at the end of the month, create an invoice that explains why their fee is what it is, send it to the customer with a note on the invoice that says, this payment will be drafted on the 1st of next month. And so that means on the 1st of the month, you're gonna have to go into your online portal for each customer and put in the amount that you're gonna be drafting from each one of them and hit go. And instead of making it a recurring thing, it's just a one-time event that happens. So you're gonna have to be in every month doing that. That's it though. I'll tell you this, it's much better than sending out invoices and waiting for months and not getting paid. All right guys, that's it. I hope this helped you figure out a way to get paid quicker and easier by your customers. That's what we want for you at Ignite Spot. We want you to make more money and be more profitable. It is worth every ounce of time and energy you have to get this set up. Now, I know that asking your customers for the banking information is scary. I know asking them to even do this is scary, but you know what? Most people are paying their vendors this way today anyway. Maybe 10 years ago, they wouldn't have been happy if you asked them to do this, but now it's just what they're doing. So why are you suffering by still invoicing and having collections and outstanding invoices? It's awful. Get paid so you can grow a bigger and healthier business. That's it, guys. Until next time, have fun growing your businesses and stay profitable.